On the first night of the draft, Sean Payton said that after the first round is where you get to define how your draft class is. After a flurry of activity that included 3 trades, the Saints completed that draft class. In total, the Saints went from 5 picks entering the draft to 4 when it was all said and done. They had 3 picks in the top 105 that were all graded in their top 40. Lineman Cesar Ruiz from Michigan, Wisconsin linebacker Zach Bowen, and Dayton tight end Adam Troutman. Then, for good measure, they traded for a 7th-round pick on Saturday to select quarterback Tommy Stevens from Mississippi State.
I'm extremely excited about and sometimes there's a little bit of a downer when you only have 3 players. You can look at it that way. I don't look at it that way. I feel like we've added 3 high-quality players, high character, intelligent guys that are going to fit with our roster perfectly. And, we've had a lot of success in the undrafted free agent arena over the years. And so I'm excited about what we might be able to find there.
We were able to identify and fill some needs without reaching, and so with Cesar, we felt like an interior lineman would be someone that could help us. And that was early in the draft yesterday. Linebacker certainly was an area that we knew coming into today we wanted to hopefully address.
On Thursday night, the Saints took Ruiz with the 24th pick. The guard center comes to New Orleans with expectations of playing and perhaps starting in the not-too-distant future. And he knows what his primary responsibility will be.
I'm coming in and, having Drew Brees as my quarterback, it's important to protect him at all costs. So, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I do. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to protect him. And, it means a lot to have a leader like that and somebody who's been around the game for so long to be able to teach me a lot and, sort of mentor me as well.
3rd-round pick Zach Bowen played against and then later trained with Ruiz. The Badgers linebacker is a player that Sean Payton said could be a middle or strong side linebacker, and the all-Big Ten player says that suits him just fine.
Obviously, I'm most comfortable on the edge. That's where I spend most of all my time in college, but I really just consider myself a linebacker that can do a lot of different things, and I think my versatility is my biggest attribute, my biggest asset.
His athleticism really jumps off the tape. Hopefully you guys see that speed, power, his ability to play in space. We asked him to play in space a lot, and we really challenged him over the last year to learn, and we really exposed him to playing in the box.
The Saints traded all 4 of their picks on day 3 to move up to the end of round 3 to get tight end Adam Troutman, the first Dayton Flyer drafted since 1977. The tight end had never caught a pass before college, and now he wants to emulate some current NFL star tight ends.
Definitely recently, over the past 2 years, George Kittle just starting from how hard he plays, and I emulate that in my game, I believe, and just how hard he goes after people. It's amazing to watch, and I love it. Same with TJ Hawkinson. They're pretty much – they're obviously not the same level of player yet, but TJ Hawkinson has a lot in his game, and I just try to emulate.
We're very excited for Adam. This is a dream come true for him, I'm sure, and it's really great for the University of Dayton and for our football program, because you can imagine we don't get much exposure like this too often.
Then late on Saturday, New Orleans moved back into the draft to select Stevens.
After seeing that all the picks were gone, I guess it wasn't completely out of the question, but a little bit was surprising, yes. But again, I'm so happy that I'm going to end up in New Orleans, and I can't wait to get to work.
Tommy Stevens is a player, we kind of followed throughout the full draft process. Of course, you guys know kind of his story relative to transferring into Mississippi State. We've seen him at quarterback, and we've also seen him do a number of different things, kind of in that F tight end role. We think he's a real good athlete. And we kind of have a vision that'll start with quarterback, but a little bit much like Taysom's.
Down the road in Baton Rouge, LSU's record-breaking draft performance continued as Sadiq Charles, Rashad Lawrence, and Blake Ferguson were among those selected on Saturday. Now they, along with the newest Saints, would be looking forward to rookie camp. Instead, they face uncertainty and studying and working at home for the immediate future. In Metairie, Paul Boron for CST.